Nashville is the capital of Tennessee, made famous by its country music scene. But whether you love country tunes or not, there's plenty to do in Nashville for families. Hi guys, I'm Taylor from Epic Family Escapes. Welcome back to our travel series, where we share everything you need to know about top destinations so you can have the time of your life. In this video, we'll take you on a journey through 10 amazing things you can do in Nashville with kids. We'll look at how kid-friendly the activities are, overall safety, and value for money. To make sure you get the best recommendations possible, we'll draw on a range of online reviews from other people just like you. We'll also leave links to the activities in the video description so you can check them out if something catches your eye. Shall we get started? Let's boogie on down. 10. Lane Motor Museum. Do your kids love anything with wheels? Then the Lane Motor Museum could be a fantastic afternoon out. This museum features the largest European collection of cars and motorcycles in the United States. Reviews suggest that even if you and your kids aren't the biggest car fans, it's still a fun place to look around. There's a large kids' play area where they can play with toys, get active with some games, and get involved with fun activities. There's a daily demo of one of the cars as well as tours on offer. They even run regular family-friendly events, some of which allow kids to ride in selected vehicles. If you're on a budget, this is an affordable option. Tickets for kids under 17 cost only $3 and kids under 5 go completely free. Plus, parking is free too. There are lots of reviews suggesting that this is a safe and fun family day out. Just make sure you don't let little hands touch delicate exhibits. 9. Opry Mills. Fancy some retail therapy, yummy food, or a visit to the cinema? Check out Opry Mills, Tennessee's largest mall. There are over 200 stores, so there really is something for everyone. If you're feeling hungry, there are all sorts of dining options, including themed restaurants to keep the kids entertained, and the adults, we're big kids too. Reviews recommend the aquarium restaurant in particular, where there are animals to see and the occasional magical mermaid. There's a play area for younger kids with interactive displays, as well as rides at multiple areas in the mall. Why not see a kid-friendly film at the IMAX theater? Older kids might enjoy the Wax Museum or the Escape Room. The possibilities are almost endless. Best of all, it's free to look around the mall, but of course, you determine how much you spend there. There's a free parking option, although if it's full, you will need to pay to park elsewhere. The mall makes safety a priority, with lots of security officers on hand and a clear code of conduct. There are strict rules about kids under 18 staying with their parents at specific times to ensure safety for all. 8. Cheekwood. Visiting some gardens might not sound super interesting for kids, but don't write it off yet. Cheekwood is a 55-acre estate with a gorgeous botanical garden, a museum of art, and tons of family-friendly activities during the year. It has over 5,000 reviews on Google and 4.7 stars. There are miles of walking trails, and reviews say there's lots of space for younger kids to run around. There's a children's garden with interactive features and even a turtle pond. There's a train area where kids are transported through a magical miniature train journey. If that's not enough, there are regular children's art activities, story times, turtle talks, and gardening activities. You can buy tickets for the gardens only, or both the garden and mansion, which are more pricey. Children under 2 go free, and children between 2 and 17 get a reduced price. Reviews highly recommend booking in advance. On-site parking is free but limited, so you may want to look at other ways to get there. You won't need to worry about safety at Cheekwood. It's a beautiful family-friendly place with plenty of guidelines in place to keep everyone safe. It's even been named a safe travels destination by the World Travel and Tourism Council. 7. Bridgestone Arena. If you and your kids love the excitement of a live show, why not try booking a ticket at the Bridgestone Arena? From sporting events to concerts, there's something for everyone. If you've never seen a hockey game, it's worth checking out their regular Nashville Predators hockey games. Hundreds of reviews suggest the atmosphere is electric. We're not going to lie to you. Tickets can be incredibly expensive depending on the show you want to see, but many people say it's worth the price for a once-in-a-lifetime experience. All kids over 2 years old must have a purchased ticket. There are multiple parking options with varying costs. It's recommended to book show tickets and parking in advance. Despite it being a large arena, they prioritize safety. They have a strict bag policy, and there are plenty of security staff on hand. Several reviews highlighted this, saying they felt safe having their kids there. However, the atmosphere does seem to be better suited for older children unless there's a child-friendly show on. 6. Andrew Jackson's Hermitage. According to thousands of internet reviews across TripAdvisor and Google, Andrew Jackson's Hermitage is a must-visit. Home of President Andrew Jackson, it's one of the biggest and most popular presidential homes in America. With 1,120 acres and over 30 historic buildings, your kids will have plenty to explore. There are even historical reenactments. While you're there, you can take a tour, see some exhibits, and grab a bite to eat. Plenty of reviews say older kids enjoyed learning about the history, while younger children enjoyed exploring the beautiful house and grounds. It's quite reasonably priced. Children under 12 get a reduced price ticket and kids under 4 go free. Just make sure to book in advance to be assured of entry. As a nice bonus, parking is free. The grounds and mansion are safe to explore, with security at the entrance and bag checks. 5. Gaylord Opryland Garden Conservatory. This stunning conservatory is part of Nashville's Gaylord Opryland Resort and Convention Center. Day visitors can stroll around 9 acres of stunning indoor gardens. There are over 50,000 tropical plants and the opportunity to see rare and wonderful flora. Kids of all ages will love exploring. You can eat lunch at a choice of beautiful restaurants and food outlets, or take a boat ride through the indoor river. It's truly a unique experience. You can even engage in some retail therapy in their shopping area. Since there's a controlled climate inside, it's a great all-weather activity for families. And perhaps best of all, entry for day visitors is free, though you will have to pay if you want to go on the boat ride. However, parking is very costly. Reviews recommend parking at the nearby mall and walking to the hotel to save money. The hotel itself is a safe environment to be in. Just watch out for the water areas if you have young kids. 4. Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum. Packed with 2.5 million artifacts and tons of interactive exhibits, the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum lets you learn all about the history of country music. That might not sound too interesting for kids at first, but reviews suggest older kids love seeing the exhibits and exploring the building. There's even a Taylor Swift education center to help children immerse themselves in music. There's a Young Explorer kit available to keep younger kids entertained. It contains questions and activities to do as you move around the museum, and it's free. You can also visit the famous recording studio RCA Studio B while you're there. So many famous people recorded there, including Elvis Presley. How cool! Visiting the museum can be a bit pricey, but there's plenty to see. There are multiple car parks around the area. Parking for several hours can be high cost, so do some research to find the most affordable option. With a comprehensive list of policies and rules to keep visitors safe, plus security guards on hand, you can rest assured it's a safe day out. 3. Nashville Parthenon and Centennial Park. Taking our third spot is the opportunity to visit both Greece and Nashville. Well, not quite, but you can visit this breathtaking replica of the Parthenon in Athens, Greece. Immerse yourself in Greek and American history and marvel at the art displays. They also run events, tours, and kid-friendly activities. As an added bonus, reviews say that prices are very reasonable. To be honest, we've kind of cheated with this one and included Centennial Park too. But the park is the grounds of the Parthenon, so we can get away with it. If you want to enjoy a little walk, there are plenty of paths in this beautiful park. Plus, there's a play park and a little lake with paddle boats for kids. Most people make a day of it and visit both the museum and the park. It's a perfect place for a picnic. They even offer free parking. The venue is generally safe, although there is a body of water, so keep a close eye on young kids. 2. Nashville Zoo. With almost 18,000 reviews on Google and a rating of 4.5 stars, we had to include Nashville Zoo. It's perfect for children of all ages. You can see a whopping 350 different species of animals from all over the world. But if the animals alone don't captivate your kids' interest, don't worry, there's more to do. Why not try the park's Adventure 4D Theater or visit the Grassmere Historic Home? There are plenty of rides and a jungle gym. If you have disabled children, there's a new section of the gym that is more accessible. If you want action, this place is where it's at. Tons of reviews recommend the Soaring Eagle zip line. Of course, this is better for older kids and there are height restrictions. The zoo is reasonably affordable to enter, but you will have to pay extra for the activities and kids' rides. Parking costs $8 per vehicle for the day. According to reviews, the zoo is a safe, family-oriented environment and staff are friendly and helpful. 1. Grand Ole Opry. I think most people have heard of the Grand Ole Opry, and it's no wonder. This music venue is legendary for making country music famous. With over 14,000 reviews on TripAdvisor and over 26,000 on Google, the people have spoken. And they say it's a must-see if you're in Nashville. Children of all ages are welcome. It's up to you to decide whether your child would enjoy the music and the atmosphere. There are shows during the day as well as in the evening. Some shows even include family-friendly comedy acts. Lots of reviews recommend the tour while you're there, though this could be more interesting for older children. There's also yummy food and drink available to complete your outing. When it comes to pricing, it's reasonably affordable for the experience you get. Plus, children between 4 and 11 get discounted tickets, and children under 4 go free. Parking rates vary, and reviews recommend booking your parking space in advance. The venue has metal detectors and bag checks on arrival to ensure everyone's safety, as well as strict rules on what can be brought inside. So it's generally a pretty safe place for families. You can relax and enjoy the show. Thanks for joining us on our adventure to Nashville. Have you been to any of these attractions? Would you recommend any others? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you next time for another adventure.